Hey, it's Derek Gant, Sunday Night Live at 7. I am having an amazing day, and I hope that you are too. You know, it's rare that we get an opportunity to really just kick back, enjoy ourselves, to really understand what life's really about. That's what I'm doing. I'm hoping that you are getting a little bit of that yourself, that you're getting a chance to enjoy yourself. So, you know what? We're going to talk about alignment and why it's so what it really means. All right. So listen, I am not in my normal.
Yeah, it's time to live your life. Derek Gant, show them how to take it to the highest height. Hey, this is more than financial advice. Show you how to take control. Time to get your money right. Money management. I know that we all need financial independence. Yeah, it seems out of reach, but you can make it happen. Now it's time for some action. Helping you with your finances. Yeah, we got a passion. Hey, ain't no limit. Now it's time to get it. You deserve to have a life how you want to live it. Secrets to success. Now it's time to get it right. Yeah, I'm talking all about that 24K life. Let's go. This the vibe. For real, I'm trying to tell you. Tell me if you ready to take it to the next level. Derek Gant, talking fitness and investment. Change your mindset and show you how it's all connected. Ain't no need to hesitate or delay. Only way to live life is a 24K. Hey, Derek Gant, let them know. Let's go.
Hey, again, it's Derek. Listen, I want to talk about the one critical thing we need, and it's critical, it's important, it's vital. You need to be on top of this, and we're going to go into it. We're going to do a really quick deep dive. So I want to talk to you about alignment. How many of you have heard, you got to be in alignment? Hi, Rashawn. Hi, Tara. Who else do we have on here kicking it live with us? So we want to talk about alignment. And you hear about alignment all the time, but I wonder if you really know what it means, if you really know how it applies to your daily life, and if you really know how to get aligned if you're not aligned. So the definition of alignment is that you are in a position of agreement. And if you are in a position of agreement with yourself, with someone else, with an idea, with a concept, then you are aligned. And the reality is that so many people are not in alignment. So we're going to go through this really quick. I'm telling you, this is super dope. I spent a lot of time really working through this, tying together a lot of the information that we've been sharing over the months, the years. But there's some things we mention and we talk about all the time that people may not really be wrapping their head around. So let's talk about it. So the first question that I need to ask you is this. Are you happy where you are? Are you happy where you are? The question is always, are you happy where you are? And you need to answer that. There's 9 people on here. I'd like to see 9 yeses or nos, Y's or N's. Tell me yes if you're aligned and you're happy. One of your favorite places to be is aligned with yourself. That's it, Coach Don. This is one of those lives that I should have just had you on with me, but I'm out of town, so I'm on my iPad. That's how bad I wanted to go through this with you all, because it's important that we are aligned, that we get aligned, that we stay aligned, and we understand why alignment is so critical. So the next question is, so the first question is, are you happy where you are, right? But let me go to the next question. Who are you supposed to be aligned with? And if you read Coach Don's comment, she's giving you the secret. She's giving you the secret. I get it, Ro. You know what? I get it. If you're not happy where you are, and then you answer the question that I am aligned with myself, you have to be aligned with yourself. So when you're not happy, you are not aligned. You're not aligned with your thoughts. You're not aligned with your desires. So if you're not aligned, the question becomes, how do you get aligned? But we're jumping ahead. So let me walk you down through this, okay? So when I tell you that alignment, the definition of alignment is being in a position of agreement, and then you know that you are not happy and that you're supposed to be aligned with yourself, that simply means that you are not in agreement with yourself. So you're not in agreement. You are not in agreement with your internal self. So we got to get that lined up, or nothing's going to happen. You are fighting yourself. So let's talk about it. Let's go through this. Do you feel like you are in agreement with yourself? I can honestly promise you that most of the time I'm talking to myself, and I'm talking myself to get in agreement. So therefore I'm aligned with myself. Hey, Derek, you're looking at this chocolate cake, but internally, you're thinking, I need to drop some weight. The doctor told me my blood pressure is up a little bit, so I need to lose some weight. I don't want to take the meds, so I need to get a little bit more fit. I need to be a little bit more conscious. I need more fruits and vegetables. I told you last week. So you're fighting that alignment. You're not aligned. If you're not aligned, you're not going to win. It doesn't matter. You won't win. Okay. So what does being in agreement feel like? So see, if you don't know what it feels like to be in alignment, this is why I needed Coach Dawn here, because she can rattle this off for you like real fast and easy. But what does being in alignment with yourself feel like? I'm gonna give you some words because I've done the homework. So I'm giving you a cheat sheet. Okay. Alignment with yourself feels like peace. It feels like being connected. It feels like ease. Being aligned with yourself or anybody else, just being aligned, feels like joy. It feels like confidence. It feels like love. Being aligned is like being in harmony. Okay. Being aligned is being quiet. You know those people that are loud and always boisterous and being obnoxious? They're not in alignment. They are out of alignment with themselves and their spirit. When you want to know if you're in alignment, do you feel these things? Do you feel any of these things? Do you feel confused or do you feel clarity? Do you feel settled or do you feel nervous and unsettled? So you will tell you based on how you're feeling if you are in alignment. Now we get to why behind so important in a second. I'm telling you, I put a lot of work into this. I'm out of town with my years them crazy, forget them, know not what they do. I'm staying aligned with my purpose, which is why I'm here, even though I'm out of town, hanging out with my best mates. Because in my spirit, it's like, you got to continue to deliver at a high level to stay in alignment with who you know you're supposed to be. Okay, so let's keep moving. That's what it feels like. So you need to start asking yourself, what does alignment feel like? Right? Okay, let's see what Coach Dawn is telling me. Feels like contentment, feels like overall well-being, feels like satisfaction. All the words that I didn't use, those are her words. I gave you some of the ones in my words. Here's the key. You need your words. What does it feel like for you? And identify with those words. Write those words down. So, what is this agreement with yourself? So you and your inner self have to agree with God that what you desire, listen to me clearly, and this is going to be recorded, so if you need to go back and listen and read this again or hear this again, you can do it. So you and your inner self agree with God. Most people say the universe. I decided to stop playing around. Be in agreement with God. What do you want? Your desire, what you think about, and what you consistently think about, what you think about, and what you consistently think about, what you speak about, and that develops, what you speak about develops your beliefs. And with your beliefs, you formulate a story. What story are you telling yourself about you? We always lose. We always win. This shit always happens to me. This is terrible. This is great only on Tuesdays. What is the story of your alignment that you're telling yourself? Okay. And so you formulate a story, and let's agree that people love their personal stories. You know, we love our heartache stories. I would be an all-pro football player had I not busted my knee. I would have gone all-pro had I not broken my leg. I would have, you know, what's your story? Because that is not in alignment, because it's limiting and it makes you feel bad. So you know that you're telling yourself a story that's not your story. Okay? Let's keep this rolling. Okay? So from your story, you start taking action. So you act based on the story that you're telling yourself, okay? And those actions fill your expectations. By what you do tells you what to expect. And with that, that all equals your results, okay? Now let's get down to it. Why? Why is alignment? Hi, Angelique Beauty, Fatine, Fatten, how are you? So why do you need to be in alignment? See, you need to be in alignment because you have to understand that that is your point of attraction. Your vibe. It's your vibe. It's your point of attraction. So if you're not in alignment, you are attracting, oh man, what did I just do? I went the wrong way. You're attracting, oh, there we go. You're attracting what you're putting out. So if you're unhappy, you're putting out unhappy because that's what you're bringing in. You're not aligned. So whatever you're aligned with, be it the story, be it unhappiness, be it whatever, that's what you're pulling into you. When you pulling in that sorry hind parts dude that you is trying to talk to you, you got to take ownership because you're putting that vibe out. I hate to tell you, go through this again on your own and you'll see what I'm saying to you. Okay. So the question is why? So why is because wherever you're vibing, wherever your point of attraction is what you are bringing in. If you think that you don't have enough money, it's because that's what you're kicking out. Doggone it. Okay, here we go. So I keep messing up because I'm on my phone. I don't got my normal tools, y'all. I don't have my normal tools. So, and I keep touching stuff with my big fingers. So, in order to elevate, you need your point of alignment to develop the basis of who you are. So what I'm saying, what that's really saying is that you got to be aligned and build enough momentum in that alignment so that just becomes who you are, right? I don't watch the nightly news because it is not attracted to my point of alignment. You're going to hear more negative information that has nothing to do with me being better. I don't need to know who shot who or who. I don't need to know. What I need to know is that I'm vibing at a certain level and I need to attract more of that. And so you got to take a look at what you're letting in here, and is that meeting your expectation, your vibe, and your story? Okay. So here's the problem. When you have limiting beliefs, okay, and you create momentum with your limiting beliefs. I'm going to be an excellent student. I get tired really easy. That but, you need to take but out of your vocabulary because buts are limiting beliefs. I would go do such and such, but I'm going to be a better mom, but I got these bad A kids. I mean, you got to take the buts out, right? And find those silver linings. I know it sounds hokey, but you've heard enough about the law of attraction. And that's what we're talking about, to the point to where you're incorporating it in your daily life. Okay. So the problem is that you have these limiting beliefs. The problem is that you have doubting thoughts. The problem is that you're using negative words like but. Okay. The problem is you're around low energy people, low energy conversations. When you're talking about low energy things, you are being low energy and you're going to attract more low energy because that's the momentum that you are building. When you keep talking about a problem, the problem can't go away. You're keeping it alive. What? You are keeping your problems alive by talking about them, by addressing them, by paying them attention. Because what you pay attention to expands. Stop paying attention to problems and start getting the solution because you got great, but it's covered up with all that bull. Okay? And here's the last problem. You accept mediocrity. You accept mediocrity. We were kids. You younger people, when we were kids, when you swept the kitchen floor, your mama told you wasn't done with, that's what she said. Go sweep it in. And you couldn't do nothing because, you know, it's your mama. But you sweep it again, and guess what? It was on the floor, she'd say, sweep it again. She was unwilling to accept mediocrity as a way of life. And you're accepting it. So perfect for you. We're not talking about perfection, just what's your capability, what's your potential. So I got a weird signal here, so we're going to keep going. So let's talk about how to fix this problem, right? We're going to jump right into how to fix this. So how do you realign or change your agreement? Okay. First thing is you need to cancel all past agreements. If you any agreements that don't make you feel like I told you, it's not making you feel confident. You know, some of the words Coach Don used, overall well-being. If you don't feel like you're doing well, you're feeling well, so pay attention to your feeling around somebody, or they see the number come up on your phone and you're like, oh God, no, not today. You're not aligned with that person. You're not aligned with that idea. You're not aligned with that. Don't take the call. I'm telling you, don't take the call. Stop taking the call. So I'm going to tell you what I would do and what I do if I were you. Okay, because I've had to do all this work myself. The thing I'm going to do is pray and ask clarity. Show me where my limiting beliefs are. Show me where I'm shooting my. Are you guys feeling me? Because I got 2 hearts, and there's 10 of y'all on here. At one point, there was 18 of y'all on here. I ain't seeing no hearts. Maybe y'all taking notes. That's what it is. You're taking notes. So let's talk about fixing this. I'm sorry. We're going to keep going. We're going to let nothing stop us. So pray for clarity. Listen for the reply. You have to listen for the answer, right? And then you can't like, they know that ain't me. When they get an answer that you're down on yourself, you can't ignore that. You got to own that, okay? And then you need to feel your words, right? You need to feel how your words make you feel, okay? I stopped saying but as much as I possibly can, because I'm not going to be successful, but you know how they do us. No, I don't know who they are, okay? I understand the audio's messing up, and nothing I can do about it. So stop accepting mediocrity, and you have to start living with excellence. Start to change. We'll do this again. And do it in a couple of days. I have so listen. I'm gonna be better, bring your best. I'm gonna run this again and make sure that it's more clear and concise. But have a great week.